Hello and welcome to BFS Wargaming. So today we are playing Necrons versus Orks. So I'm going with a bit of a different list. I don't think it's that competitive. I think that I'm going for Warriors basically, and I want to see the difference between the Warriors that I played in 8th edition and the new 9th edition Warriors, the new Codex. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how different they are to play. And yes, Sam is bringing his Orcs, so it should be a good game. So without further ado, we'll get into the lists. So we have 1,999 points of Necrons. So we have a Saltec battalion and a super heavy auxiliary detachment. So we'll start with super heavy because it's the quickest one. It is a monolith with death rays. Okay, so it's got 4 death rays and obviously the particle whip. And then we have, in our HQ slots, we have Imitek the Stormlord, who is our Warlord. He has the Hypological Strategist Warlord trait. I get +2 CP for him. So I'll be starting on 11 CP because I take 3 away for the Super Heavy Auxiliary. Then we have the Royal Warden, which basically the reason I've taken him is because he has the ability to fall back, for a unit to fall back and then still shoot. That's within, I think, 9 of him. Then we have Illumina Caesares, because I'm hoping he can buff some warrior units. And he's like got 2, can't remember what the thing is called, where you can bring warriors back to life. He gets to do that to 2 different units. And we have a couple of Crypto Thralls as well, just to protect Caesares. Then we have a Triarch Stalker in the Elite Detachment with the Heat Ray. We then have 2 units of Reapers. Warriors with Reapers, so 2 units of 20, and then we have a unit of 20 and a unit of 18 of the Gauss Flayers. And then we have just 2, the reason I took 2 out of that is so I could fit in the Scarabs, because I had 20 spare points and I just thought Scarabs are handy if I needed him just to sit on an objective at the back, or if I need to screen out, something like that. So I thought it was worth taking 2 of the Warriors off that unit and put some Scarabs in. Also, the Royal Warden has the relic Veil of Darkness as well. So that is my 1,999 points of Necrons. Oh, and everything Saltec, obviously, because Imitek the Stormlord, but I'm not sure I said that, so yeah.
Okay, so here is 2,000 points of my Orkses. We do like the Orkses. So, it's 1 battalion, and it's Bad Moons, so I get to reroll my ones to hit in the shooting phase, which is quite nice. Makes me just roll a lot of dice. So, HQs wise, we have the Warlord, who is the war boss. He's got his big chopper and his custom shooter, and he is the biggest boss. His warlord trait is going to be Follow Me Lads, mostly because it gives me an extra command point and it increases the range of his war and Breaking Ed's ability, meaning extra range on the advance and charge, which is quite nice, but it's mostly for the CP. We then have a Weed Boy, and he's going to be upgraded to a Warped, so he'll know Warpath and Jump as his psychic powers. Troops wise, we have 3 units of 10 boys, just because, you know, they fit in trucks that way. Each unit is shooters. Nob has a power claw and there's 1 big shooter in each squad, just because I have the points to squeeze the big shooter in. We then have 10 Gretchen, just to be my sort of action squad that's at the back doing nothing basically, but being useful. Then we're into the elites. We have a lot of elites, 4 in total. So we have 10 burner boys here at the front. I quite like the burner boys for the points you pay for them. They're really efficient, AP2 in combat plus flamers. They still don't have the 12-inch range, which still is a bugbear of mine, but you know, maybe that'll come in the Codex when it eventually gets here. We then have a unit of 10 tank busters. I never leave home without at least 1 unit of these. These are all the anti-tank I should ever really realistically need. They are really strong. And then just topping off, 2 new units. I say new units. We've got a unit of 5 Mega Nobs. These ones have double kill saw. And then these ones, which I've repurposed from my older Orc army, finally, they've got the power claws and twin shooters. Twin shooters or custom shooters? They got shooters. And then just to back all of that up, we have 5 trucks Just with big shooters, this one does have a wrecking ball, and I've upgraded this one with the squig hide tyres, so it's slightly faster. Because, you know, why not? We'll put some burner boys in there. We then got a gun wagon, and I have upgraded the gun wagon with the boomer on the kill cannon, making it super shooty and super noisy. And just to top it off, he has a big shooter on top. We then, just to round off the list, have 3 Megatrack scrapjets, because they're awesome, and I've upgraded that squad with the corkscrew custom job. So I spent a lot of CP pre-game, but it's all on good custom jobs, and Warphead, biggest boss, and we're very happy. I'd like a bit more boys in the list, but you know, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so deployment, we are playing priority target, mission 33 in chapter approved, and it's the one where you get to move some objectives. So basically I moved an objective which is under this truck right here, from here out to here. Sam moved this one a bit closer in, and he moved this one further out towards him, and then I moved this one further back, and then we have the central objective here. So Sam won the roll off and chose to deploy around here. So he has the big truck.
You know what I mean? Yep.
The big truck with, he has the weird boy and the boys in. Then he has this truck with some 5 meganobs in. He has 5 meganobs just sitting at the back. He has some grots here. He then has this truck with some more boys. He has this truck with the tank busters. This truck has the burner boys and the war boss with big flamer. And he has another truck with boys, and then he has the 3 what are they called?
Megatrack scrapjets.
Megatrack scrapjets. That's it. And that is you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. And then over here with the Necrons, we have a unit of 18 warriors with flayers. Then we have the unit of 20 with flayers. We have a unit of reapers, 20 reapers. We have the Royal Warden. We have Imatic Stormlord, Illuminus Azares. We have 2 Crypto Thralls, 3 Scarabs doing a bit of screening. And then we have the Triarch Stalker. I've put the Monolith in Deep Strike, and I've put a unit of 20 Reapers in Strategic Reserves, which cost me 2 CP, so I am down to 9. And I don't get to roll for them, unfortunately, to get them back. So that is deployment. So as far as secondaries, the Necrons have chosen Purge the Vermin, because I just feel like it's a really good secondary, and usually you can score pretty good in it when it gets to the end, because people find it hard to control the board at the end of the game anyway. So the last 2 turns I'm hoping to sort of get at least 4 points per turn. So you're sort of getting a minimum of 8 really, unless you get absolutely trounced, which may well happen. And then we have priority target, which is if you hold your priority objective or your opponent. So my priority objective is down here, and my opponent's is underneath the truck, just there. So if you hold one, you get 3 points. If you hold both of them, you get 5 points. So, and that's at this scored at the end of your turn. So it's quite an easy one to score, unless Sam ruins my day. And then we have, lastly, I took Bring It Down, because he's got trucks and trucks and trucks and scrapjets.
You've got a few vehicles.
Yeah. And then Sam, what have you chosen?
So I chose Thin the Ranks. You've got 80 warriors. Warriors get back up. That'll get me 10 points.
Yep.
Or should get me 10 points.
At least, I would say.
I then took Titan Slayer, because the Monolith gives me 10 points. So I'm fairly certain I'll kill it.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
Unless I just keep it in Deep Strike.
It'll die on its own then. And
yeah,
then
that's
you
true.
just give me 10 points. And then my last one was Priority Target, because it's too good not to take.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I believe that is all of the admin. So I start on 9 CP. Sam starts on 8, is it?
Yes.
8?
Yep.
So we're going to roll off to see who goes first. I get a 2.
My roll to lose. That's a 5.
What would you like to do?
I think the Orks will go first.
As they should. The war-hungry bastards. Okay. So we'll go into turn 1, Orks. Okay, scrapjets are moved up. All just sort of moved up forward, get some line of sight and some stuff. This guy with the Meganobs advanced 3. The burner boys done a command point reroll on their advance and got 5, so they're definitely going to be in range. The tank buster truck just moved up. This boy's truck moved up. They all, Weird Boy got out and they all stayed around there, and this truck sort of just moved round. And then the big boomer truck moved up as well. So we're going to go into the psychic phase.
Yep.
So the Weird Boy back there is going to cast.
He's got 2 spells. He's currently getting +1 to cast because of number of models are in range. So we're going to put Warpath on the Meganobs.
Yep.
Warpath is a 7, I believe, so that's a no.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to cast the Jump. That's also a no, so that's a CP reroll.
Okay.
That's a 12 for a cast.
So does he get?
He doesn't perils, no, he needs to roll more than a 12.
Oh, okay.
So they get to jump.
Cool, cool.
So we'll just see where
We'll
they
come
go.
back with
The Stalker, everything.
Okay, so just to let you know, I've used Protocol of the Eternal Guardian and Directive 1, so I get the benefit of cover. Basically +1 to my cover save. So we are starting with this guy over here.
Yep.
And he is going to shoot into this guy. I am going to play Quantum Shielding. What's it called?
Rotate Iron Shields.
Basically, which is 1 CP, so I'm going to see if I get that back. And I do. So I'm still on 9.
So you got 4 up in bomb.
Yes, I have a 4.
That's very nice. Okay, so we'll start with the wing missile.
Okay.
Gets +1 to hit, so on a 4, it hits. Wings you on a 4 because of quantum shielding. Does it have quantum shielding? Yeah,
Yep.
quantum deflection, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So it does wound,
Okay.
and it's AP2.
It's 4 up in bomb.
Cool.
Saved.
Rocket cannon. 2d3 shots for 3 shots. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s, and then 1 additional shot. So, and then 4s because we want them. Boo. And then we've got first of the twin big shooters, which is fired by the grot gunners, so 4s.
Ooh.
Just 5 extra shots.
Very nice.
Reroll that 1. Sure, who needs rockets when you've got guns? Daka, daka, daka. 5s. So that's 3 wounds. No AP on those.
3 wounds. It's 3 saves.
Cool. One of those games. And then the other big shooter, hitting on 5s this time. So it's 2 hits, 2 misses and 2 1s. So the 1s reroll. Give me 3 additional shots, which gives me nothing. And then 5 on these. Ooh, they've gone all over the place. It's not a single one. It's a 1, 2 and a 3.
Okay.
So the first scrapjet failed. So we'll move on to the second scrapjet, which is going to do exactly the same thing.
Yep.
So wing missile. It hits. It doesn't wound. See the old quantum shielding. 2d3 rockets. For 5 shots. Nice. That's what we like. 5s. Rerolling 1s.
3 hits.
Very nice. And then 4s. Annoying. 2 wounds. -2.
So 4 up in bombs. Both go through.
Flat 3 damage.
Flat 3. Have you got anything else to shoot at this?
Big shooters on that, and then the town busters can shoot it if they want to.
I think I'll use a CP reroll. Doesn't come off, so it's 6 wounds.
And then the grot gunners, big shooters. So 4s, 2 additional shots. Very nice. And then 5s. Yeah, let's call it 4 wounds.
4 wounds. 3 ups. All saved.
Yeah. And then a regular twin big shooter. Hitting on 5s, so that's a reroll that 1. Nope. And 1 additional. Nope. So that's 2 hits. That's 1 wound. No AP again.
Goes through.
1 damage.
7 wounds down.
Daka, daka, daka. Right, we're then gonna. When a stalker explodes, how big is the explosion?
I don't know. I'd have to check. It's probably either 3 or 6.
Let's fire the tank busters at the stalker, just in case it explodes.
Okay.
So it's 10 tank busters. 8. 10. From this truck here at the stalker.
Yeah.
Hitting on 5s. That's 2 hits. Full reroll, because you are a vehicle. and I get 1 additional shot. Yep. And then force to wound. That is 4 wounds. What we like to see. -2. Flat 3 damage.
Oh dear. He is dead.
He's dead. Explosions!
He doesn't explode. Okay. Stalker is gone.
1 down. Right, now we move on to some of the meat of the Dakka. We've got the burner boys in here.
Yep.
Firing at these Reapers.
Yep.
So they fire D3 shots. So 1, so I fire 10 shots. They're toughness 4 currently, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so force to wound with these, because they auto hit, which is 4 wounds. No AP. Burn.
So 3 up saves because of my protocol.
Yep.
So 2 dead.
Yep. Did they come back?
Let's see if they come back. 1 comes back.
So that's 1, 2, 3. And then we got the War Boss with the Gobshot Thunderbus. 2d6 shots for 9. Very nice. We like 9. And then wounding on freeze. That's 8 wounds. 8 for Corn.
8 wounds. Any AP?
AP 1 on these.
So 4 ups. So 3 go through.
Yep.
And that is 5 up reanimation. So 2 die. Okay, we'll be back with what Sam's going to shoot. Okay, so this scrapjet over here is going to shoot at the warriors with the Reapers.
Just carry on plinking away. So the rockets are all out of range. So we'll start with the Grot Gunner's big shooter on 4s. And then freeze. That's 1 wound, no AP.
Saves.
And then the regular big shooters. So that's 2 hits. 2 rerolls, 1 and 1 additional shot, and then freeze, 2 wounds. Just a dagger.
Both go through, and then reanimate. Nope.
We got a big shooter on this truck, which can shoot because it's an assault weapon, but it will be hitting on 6s.
Okay.
It's shooting those same warriors. It misses. We got a big shooter on this truck, which will be shooting through the woods. So 6s. No. Big shooter on this truck.
That advances. Can you still do it?
Yeah, because they're assault weapons.
Okay.
So this big shooter, that did advance. So 6s for that one. Oh, I got hit. 1 extra shot. No. Freeze. That's 1 wound from that big shooter.
Does he reanimate? No.
Another 1 down. And then we've got this big shooter at the back here, which can see a base. So 5 to this one. Gets a hit, additional shot. Rerolling 1s. And then freeze. That is not a wound.
Okay.
So we just got the boomer to do.
Okay.
And he is going to shoot down at these warriors at the back here.
Yep.
So 46 shots. So he moved under half. So that is 10, 13 shots.
Lovely.
So that's 6, 9, 10, 13. You'll be hitting on 5s. Boom! This tank makes the biggest boom. And then reroll those 1s. 4 additional. And then the 2s to wounds. So that is 6 wounds, -2 on those warriors.
6 wounds at -2, so they will be getting a 5 up save. So that's 3 saved. And then reanimate. 2 reanimate, so it's just 1 dead.
And then we've got a big shooter, which misses. Oh, reroll 1s. Nope, misses.
Okay.
So that is the extent of my Dakka phase.
Okay, we will come back with the charge phase. Okay, so over here we are going to be charging into the warriors here. I'm not overwatching because I worked out that I wouldn't even kill one, so what's the point?
We're going to charge these Meganobs because Meganobs are bigger and more scary than more rantier Orks. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay, he's in.
Wah! Yay! Right, I need to have a look at what Meganovs can actually do, because I've never had Meganovs in combat.
Okay, we'll be back with the fight. That's the only charge, isn't it?
Yeah, because everything else advanced.
Yeah, so we'll be back with the fight phase. Okay, so Meganobs into the Warriors.
Yep, only 4 attacks each because they got double kill swords, these ones. Hitting on 4s because of -1 hit. -1 only lost me 1 extra, so it's not bad. They will be up to strength 10, so
2's to wound.
I'm fairly certain it's 2's to wound. And they're AP 4, so
How many's that dead?
that is 1 too many, 9.
Okay, and then we'll get to roll reanimation. I do get to re-roll a 1, which does get me another 1 back. So, 4 die. That worked out pretty well, I must say. Okay, so we'll be back with some attacks. Okay, so I've got 7 warriors going into the Meganobs. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
Yep.
That is 3 wounds. We could kill one.
Could. Triple 1 coming up. No, we'll just call it 1.
1 wound, that'll do. That was more than I expected anyway, so. Okay, so we're going to come back with Necrons turn 1. Okay, so these warriors need to take some morale, unfortunately, because we did lose 7. So I need a 3 or under. Oh, I rolled a 3. Beautiful. Okay, so we're back with Necron turn 1. Okay, so Necron turn 1 movement. So the Illuminus Azaris, he actually got 3 models back on this unit over here, and he got 2 models back on this unit over here, which is quite nice for his Technomancer ability, which he can do twice to 2 different units. Then Imatech done, will be done on this unit and this unit, and the Royal Warden chose this unit to be able to fall back, shoot, and charge. So we do actually need to augment a unit, so we are going to choose this unit here to augment. So D3 on a 1 is, I think, +1 strength. I'll just check it out. Yep, it's +1 strength, so they are strength 5 now. So we are going to go into the shooting phase. I think we're going to start with Illuminus Azaris, and we're going to do D3 shots into this truck here. So D3 shots for 1, which is not what I wanted. 5. So that,
I have no idea what this does.
I hit a 3, strength 8, -4.
Sure. 3 to wound it. Nah.
Ah, dear.
That's obviously got the good.
I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. It does wound.
Yeah.
It's -4. I'm just going to see if I get that CP back. I don't.
You've already had one this battle round, haven't you?
Oh, that's very true, yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking it was a new turn. Okay, so then
Damage?
damage is D6. For 3!
On a 6, I turn it into 1. Oh.
He doesn't with a 5. Okay, how many wounds have they got?
10.
Okay, I've still got quite a lot to go through. Then we'll do Imatech's staff into him and his flamer into them bad boys. So his staff is assault 3 and it's -3, 2 damage. So we hit on 2s because, you know, he's Imatech. We'll hit, and then wound on toughness 6.
On truck, yes.
Yeah, so wound on 4s. 2 wounds.
EP.
-3.
-3. No save.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage.
So 2 damage each.
So do I reduce any of them? Nope. So 4 wounds, 3 remaining.
Okay, and then the flamer into the Meganobs for 4. I don't think it's a super strong flamer. Oh, it is. Strength 5 -1. That's nice.
Flamer.
So 3s. Oh my god, 1.
1 AP. -1.
-1, yeah.
So 3 up. It's a 6. We love it.
Saved it. Okay, we'll come back with what we're going to shoot next. Okay, so Imatech's going to do Lord of the Storm, and he's going to use this truck here. So this means we get this truck, this truck, this truck, the Weird Boy, and the Grots. So we'll start off with the Weird Boy. So basically on a 4-up, I do D3 mortal wounds.
Sure.
Okay, so Weird Boy, no. Grots, of course.
Yep.
D3, 3. And then the truck with the tank busters, yep, D3 for free.
Rude.
And then the truck with the mega knobs, nope. The truck with the boys, is it at the back?
Boys at the back, yeah.
Nope. And then the original truck, this is straight free if it's a 4-up. No.
Doesn't need to roll to hit or something.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so next up we'll come back to what we're going to shoot at. Okay, so this unit at the back, everyone that can see is firing into these, which it works out as 28 shots. These haven't been my will be done, so it is just 3s to hit. And I've got some more dice here because of my extra small hands. Okay, and then we'll be back with, and then to wound.
Be 4s, right?
Will be 4s, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
At -1.
-1. 10. So 3-ups. Let's call it 2 wounds. We lost 1.
Way. Okay, we'll be back with what we're going to shoot next. Okay, so the crypto falls into the mega knobs. So we're going to stare at them menacingly. So freeze to hit because of the cryptic being Cesares, and then it will be freeze to wound. That is 3 wounds, and that's -2.
-2. Oh, boss, we're getting shot up. Oh no, it's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, what are we going to hit next? We'll be back. Okay, so the Royal Warden is in rapid fire range of this truck, and he's going to attempt to hit it. So he's hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and then he's wounded on 5s.
Yep.
He gets 1. -2.
-2. Nearly 6.
Oh my god, he rolls a 6. Okay, that's not what we wanted.
Oh.
I'm going to have to make the decision. So we're doing 10 of this warrior squad into the truck, and then the other 9 into the mega knobs. So the 10 into the truck, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I'm hitting on 2s because of my will be done. And then I am wounding on
5s.
5s. Come on, 5s. We have 4. That is enough to kill it.
Yeah.
Come on, roll badly.
5-up saves. Makes 1.
He did.
Do we wanna?
Explode!
No, we're gonna re-roll 1 because.
Oh,
I think that...
come on, Sam.
We're gonna re-roll 1 on 5-up because we're mad. Yeah. It's a 6.
Can you believe it?
We love it. We love it. It's a big payoff. That was. It's a big payoff. You got the rest of your shots into my mega knobs.
Yeah, I'm not really happy about it though, to be honest.
I am.
Okay, so we have 18 shots into the mega knobs. Hitting on 2s.
You only dropped 2.
And then winning on 4s.
Yep.
If I can pick up these dice with my extra small hands. And I have 1 extra. Oh no, that was a really bad roll.
That was really
4.
4?
Yeah.
I'm still getting shot up.
-1.
Failed 1, so you do kill another knob.
That's good, that's good. That's what we like. Dead knobs. Okay, then we are going to come back. What I'm going to do now. Okay, Sam has forced my hand. I'm going to shoot 5 of these into the truck here, and then the other remaining, I think it was 9?
10.
10. The remaining 10 into the mega knobs. So, 5 into the truck. I'm hitting on 2s, so all hit.
That might be all we've done. It's certainly paying off.
Yeah, and then wounding on 5s. Only 2.
Only 2.
It is -2 though, so 6 ups.
Double 6 coming up, just to be annoying. No.
Alright, it's dead. Does it explode?
Ooh, does it explode?
Who
Hope
knows?
so. Oh, it's only a 5.
Ah,
That's not good.
Sam's not playing the game properly.
Not exploding.
Okay, so and then it's 20 shots into the Meganobs. But I can't pick up the dice. That's some of them. And then 3 more. Okay, so take these ones out. And then this will be winning on 3s.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a lot of ones.
Right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. It's meant to be.
8 and minus 2.
Minus 2. Forks. You kill another knob.
That's what I like to hear. Knobs dying.
Shot me in the knob.
Okay, so in that case, we'll come back with the charge phase because I think I'm all shot out.
I need to bail out of my truck.
Oh yes, you bail out of the truck. Oh yeah, you've got a roll to bail out.
I do.
It's true.
So there are 11 models in there now. See how many land on the heads? All of them. Yeah, that's what we like.
Oh, didn't even kill one.
So we'll get them out.
Right, we'll be back once Sam has got them out and we'll do some charge. Okay, so Illumina Cesaris is going to charge the Meganobs. Are you overwatching?
They don't have guns.
Okay, good.
They got choppy bits.
Okay, so charge. I think a 9 should make it.
Oh, frankly, yeah, I'll do. I'll do nicely.
And then the Crypto Thralls are going to charge because they're the most important models. A 5.
No, you're looking at a 6 here. Yep, just over 6.
Okay, I'm going to use the CP.
That'll do.
Okay, they can go to there. And then Imatech's going to charge. He's in.
All the characters. Let's go beat up some
And
orcs.
then that warrior unit's going to charge as well.
Didn't it fall back?
Because the Royal Warden it can recharge.
Okay.
You can fall back, shoot, and recharge.
Oh wow.
I'll check that it's not or recharge actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought I knew the Royal Warden could make you fall back and shoot. I didn't know it could make you fall back and charge.
Yeah, it definitely says charge, but I'm not sure it's and or. And declare a charge.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll move them in a second.
Any other charges?
No, I'm not going to charge them because they're just going to flame me to death. They're going to flame me to death next turn, but there's no point in letting them flame me to death on my turn. Okay, so we'll be back with the fight. Okay, we're going to go with Illumina Cesaris into the Meganobs. So starting off with his staff. So I'm hitting on 3s, so 3 hits. And I am strength something. It might be, yeah, it's just strength 6, so be wounded on 3s. Oh,
Very nice.
just
AP?
one. Minus 4.
4? Yeah. 6 airs. Oh. Damage?
2 damage.
Yep. So I'll take 2 wounds. My default's over here. Is that all he's got?
He's got 2 more attacks with his legs. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Assume it's like AP nothing.
It's minus 1.
But I rolled 6.
It's minus 2 actually. Alright.
Max of 6.
So that's really annoying because I wanted to kill one of them with Cesares. Because then I can use augmentation again.
Yeah, I will be interrupting for sure.
Yep.
Because we's the biggest and the meanest.
Cool, cool.
So it takes me down to 4 command
What are
points.
you hitting?
That is a question. How many wounds to the Crypto Thralls? 2 each.
2 each.
I'll hit the Crypto Thralls.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know you love them. And I just want to be cruel. So hitting the Crypto Thralls on 4s. Cool. That's 3 hits. Oh, it's a shame I'm not a goth. 2s. That is 2 wounds at minus 4.
2 wounds at minus 4.
Yep, and they're 2 damage each. So I believe that's them just dead.
I believe you might be right.
Choppy!
Minus 4, 2 damage each. Well, that's not what we want, is it? Yeah.
Chopping!
I don't even get to do reanimation because it's wipe the squad.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, 2 command points for 2 models. I'm not complaining.
And then we'll use Imatech, who has 4 attacks, 2s, and 3s, 2 wounds, -3, I believe.
They go through.
It's 2 damage apiece.
So 1 dies, and he takes 2.
And we'll come back with a party. Okay, 9 attacks on the Megalod.
Beat him up.
And then 4s. We have 3.
3. You only need to roll a single 1 to die. Yep, there
And
it
he
is.
does.
2 2s and a 1.
Good.
Bad roll. All the knobs are dead.
Good. Okay, we'll do some consolidation and then we'll come back with Orks. Turn to. Okay, so we have a morale for the Grots. They lost 3 from Imatech Storm.
Needing a 1 to not run away. They're running away. So
1 run.
6 attritions.
Yep.
These are only on 1s, those. So just 1 Grot runs away.
Okay.
Cowardly little Grot.
So, how much better is attrition now for like big units?
Yeah,
It's just so much
that
better.
would have just killed what?
It would have killed
5
all of them.
models on the old rules.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll take it.
So we'll be back with the rest of it.
Yep.
Okay, Orks movement. This scrapjet's moved down here. These 2 scrapjets have shuffled up here. The Meganob trucks moved to here. This boy's truck's moved to here. The Tank Busters truck's moved back. That truck stayed where it is. Grots have just shuffled up. Weird Boy stayed there, and the Boomer Wagons moved around here. So Sam is forgoing the psychic phase. He
nothing
has to
relevant
do.
to cast here at
Yep.
this point. I could jump to Grots and put them over behind you, but
What's the point?
what's the point? They're better back there.
So we are going to do
Some
shooting.
Dakar. Yeah, so we'll start with that scrapjet right on the corner there.
Yeah.
You can see like 2 of these guys.
Yeah.
So he's going to do all of his Dakar into them.
Cool.
So we'll start with a wing missile on a 6. It hits, gets an additional shot. Gets to reroll 1s. Yeah, anti-tank missiles. That's 2 wounds, -2.
2 saves.
That's awesome.
Because Necron Warriors.
2d3 rocket cannon for 6 shots. Yeah, Dakar. 2 hits, reroll that 1. 2 hits on 2s. That's 2 more wounds. Go on, another double 6.
No.
No, it's just 2 dead warriors.
Do they reanimate? Oh, I'm in the directive for you can re-roll 1 Protocol of the Undying Legions. I've chosen the directive 2, so you can re-roll 1 dice for reanimation. So it is 5 up reanimation. I do get to re-roll 1, so I don't even need to use that re-roll. And they both are back up.
Boo. Right, we've got some big shooters then.
I'm going to take these 2 and reanimate them there.
Rude. So first is the Grot Gunner's big shooter.
Yes.
Hit on 4s. Rerolling those 1s. 1 additional shot. Winning on 3s. So that's 3 wounds, no AP.
3 4-ups. 1 goes through.
Did you get back up?
Reanimate on 5+. I can re-roll because of my directive. Nope. So 1 dies.
Oh, I finally got one.
Yep.
And then it's the regular twin big shooters. Which I get 2 hits for, 1 reroll, and then 1 additional. Nice. 2 wounds.
4-ups. Nope. They reanimate. Get to re-roll 1.
Is that per unit?
That is. It says each time you make reanimation protocols.
Very nice.
So they both survived.
That's very, very rude. Okay, so we're just going to check the range on this next scrapjet. Oh, it's got miles ago. So that next scrapjet, all of the Reapers.
Cool.
So, wing missile. Can we do it again? No, we can't. 2d3 rockets. 6 rockets. Ah, shrub.
I'm pretty pleased that you've, with that whole scrapjet, you only killed 1.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen again, but.
So that's 4 hits and 1 extra. 5 hits with
Nice.
rockets. And then 2s. That's 5 wounds, -2. That ought to do some damage.
Yeah.
5 dead.
And then reanimate. Reroll those 2 1s. And then reroll 1 because of the directive. Nope, that is 3 more dead.
I'm loving the amount you're reanimating. It's making my thin ranks really add up.
Oh yeah. Well, when you take 80 warriors, you sort of know you're giving that out.
So then we've got the first twin big shooter off the grots. Rerolling those ones. And then, yeah, 1 wound. No AP.
Go through. Reanimate, reroll. Nope.
And then the regular twin big shooter. 5, so this one. Rerolling that 1. Gives me an extra 6, gives me 3 additional. 3s. Oh, that was miserable. 2 wounds.
AP?
Nope, just big shooters. Awesome Daka. Right, next scrapjet. Let's keep piling on.
Okay.
So, wing missile. Reroll once. That's just rude.
Lovely.
Additional shot. I saw it there for a moment. 2s. That is a wound.
Nope, doesn't save. Does reanimate.
Darn it. Just stay dead. Look, he's trying to get away from me. Rockets. Firing 4 shots. 2 hits, 2 additional. Reroll ones. That's 3 wounds.
Nope.
3 more.
Reanimate 1 or reroll one of the reanimations. Nope, so it's 2 dead.
And then big shooters. I really like these scrapjets. They're so much Daka. So grot gunners. Gives me 1 hit. Doesn't get on the reroll. Additional shot. Rerolling ones. This dice likes to roll 1s apparently. 3's to wound. Doesn't wound. And then regular big shooter. Reroll 1s. 2 hits. Turn into 2 additional. That's quite hilarious. Rerolling 1s. No. So a lot of that to get 2 hits. 2 wounds.
1 saved. And then reanimation. And then reroll. Nope.
Okay, that's the 3 scrapjets done. That's a lot of Daka done. So we're just going to check. We have... Let's do the burner boys.
Yeah.
Let's get those burners in. How many shots?
Before I completely run away.
Yeah, before you completely get out of range. 1 shot again. Good old flamers. You've got 10 flamers in the squad and only firing 1. Damn. So there is actually 3 that are out of range now. So only 5, 7 burner shots. Nice, 7. 3 on 4s. Well, did do 5 wounds though. No AP on these.
1. And then reanimate. Reroll. Nope.
And then the war boss has got his burner. Got a shot Thunderbass. Firing 11 shots.
We'll kill one of
5, 8, 9, 10, 11 on 3s.
Nice.
What's that?
8? 9.
9 wounds, -1. That Gobshot Thunderbass is such an awesome weapon.
That's quite a good save roll though.
Yeah, we like that.
-1 was it?
Yep.
So 4 die. Do they get back up?
2 do.
2 do, and then a reroll. Nope, just the 2. So 2 die. So we'll take these 2 to die, and then these 2 will get up and go to here.
He's running away from me, the coward.
Let's make the charge big, eh?
Okay, so we're going to move on to the next unit of warriors, obviously.
Okay.
So we'll take this boy mob in here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're in range. So
are you in range of the one that's out of, not on the thing? Does it matter?
It does not matter. I am in
Okay.
range of the squad and I can see a whole base.
Okay.
So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 dice. So well, that's not 20. It's not got. What is it? 8 shooters, which is 16.
We'll come back once. Okay, shooters into this unit of warriors.
Yep. Lots of Daka. So it's 16 shots. Let's find all those 6s. So there's 3 6s and 2 5s. So reroll those 1s. Ignore that. Gives me another 6, so it's 4 6s, so it's 4 additional shots. Gives me 1 extra. Then wounding on 4s. That is 4 wounds.
On this unit here?
Yep, on this boyo squad.
Any AP?
No, so just 1.
1 dies. Does he reanimate? Yes, he does. Where should we bring him? Bring him into here, shall we?
We've got a big shooter in that squad. Reroll 1s. Alright. Big shooter on the truck at them. It's 1 hit. If I can pick the dice up to reroll that 1, 2 hits. 2 additional shots. Reroll 1s. 3s. That's 3 wounds. Just the 1 big shooter.
No AP, no?
No AP, so.
2 dead. Reroll the 1s for reanimation. It's 1 dead. So 1 dies. And then we'll move him up to here.
Thank you. I'm going to shoot you with this big shooter.
Cool.
On that truck. 1 hit, 1 extra. Doesn't hit. Freeze to wound. That's 1 more wound. Lots of DACA.
Saves.
Okay, tank busters. You get 10 shots. This ought to do some damage. 5s. Rerolling 1s.
Wow. It's a lot of 1s.
6 1s in there. I mean, I'm not complaining because I get to re-roll them. So that is
5
1,
extra?
2, 3, 4, 5 extra shots. That's what we like. Reroll that 1. Yeah, tank busters. 2s. So that is 9 wounds. I got 10 hits out of that. Minus 2. So we're on 6s. That's a good roll.
So I've got 4 6s.
5.
So that's 5 dead. Reanimation. So I've only reanimated 1. I've got reroll 1. No, so 4 dead.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We then have the boomer.
Mm-hmm.
This tank makes the biggest booms. So it's got a big shooter. It's going to shoot these warriors.
Yeah.
1 hit, 1 reroll, 1 extra shot, and then freeze. That's 1 wound from the big shooter on the boomer.
Dies. Does he reanimate? Reroll. Actually, I should have waited till the end, but
Yeah.
it was reanimated.
And then 4d6 from the boomer. Firing. I really should do these separate 2d6 because technically, if I want to reroll, but I don't want to reroll, so that's 10, 12. 9, 10, 12. 5s. Reroll those 1s. 1, 2 6s and 2 5s, so 2 additional shots. Get reroll 1s. New. And then 2s. That is 3 wounds, minus 2.
3 wounds at minus 2, so 6 up saves. Nope. Reanimation. Reroll 1s. Reroll 1 because of the directive. No, 3 dead.
Oh, I actually killed 3.
Stick these 3.
I believe that is all the DACA.
Okay.
Because the squad inside can't shoot because it's got an hard case.
So I guess charges then.
It is charges. So, I think we'll start with these burner boys first.
Okay.
Needing an 8.
Yeah.
We like 8s. That is a 5 and a 3.
There's an 8. Cool. They're in.
And then the war boss is going to follow up. He also rolls 8, double 4.
Lovely.
Wah!
We'll be back with... That was the only charge, isn't it? Yep. So we'll be back with the fight phase. Okay, burner boys into the 4 remaining warriors. So we're going to survive.
Gonna stomp them, lads. Freeze to hit. Really for stomping, that's what I'm going to say. 4s to wound. That is that many wounds. That is perfect. 8 wounds, minus 2.
I think they're dead.
And that's another what? 5? 4.
4. Reanimation?
Can you reanimate?
Oh no, because there's squad fight. Of course, yeah. Okay, and that is the fight phase done with. We'll be back with Necron's turn. So I paid 2 CP to auto pass the warriors over here. So do I get either of them back? I do get one back. So I'm back up to 7 and then 8. So Necron's turn. So movement, Scarabs have moved up round. The characters have moved up here. My will be done, I've got put on these and these warriors. The monoliths dropped in with the Reapers. I've paid a command point to do Prismatic Dimensional Breach. So you can take a unit in the reinforcements phase. So he comes in reinforcements, but it just says in the reinforcements phase you can then bring a unit from Siege Sheep's Reserves within 3 inches of it. And it doesn't say it doesn't have to have moved or anything like that. So it's still in the reinforcement phase. So me and Sam both looked at it and we both agreed
We're both happy with that. It's like the old-fashioned Beacon and Jealous.
Yeah. And then, obviously, if someone knows a rule or it's been FAQ'd or something that you definitely can't do that, let us know in the comments. So then, we're going to do augmentation onto that warrior unit there. So see what we get. That is +1 toughness, I believe.
It's the one you want.
Let's just check. Luna Cesaris' data sheet. Add 1 to the toughness, yep. So we've got +1 toughness for
Toughness
the
5
brown
warriors.
Yep. So we are then going to go into the shooting phase because we don't have a psychic phase. And we'll work out what it's
annoying.
Okay, so 13 shots from the warriors into the war boss here because he is the closest. Sam just said that he didn't realise, he thought if he was in 3 inches it was okay. So you probably should have consolidated them around. So we're doing 13 shots, hitting on 2s, all hit, and then toughness
5.
So wounding on 5s. We have a good roll. We have 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. One corpse.
Yes, -1.
Yeah, it's got 4 up in one.
Cool.
Yeah, who cares? We take 3 wounds.
Cool. How many wounds does he have?
7.
Lovely. 4 wounds left.
He's too big to be killed.
So next up, we're going to do Imatech. He's going to shoot his staff into this scrapjet. And he's going to put his flamer into the war boss. So staff into scrapjet. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
Strength 6
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, strength 6 stuff.
Cool. I assume it's AP Bazillion.
AB3, I think.
Yep, I saved.
It's just 2 damage.
2 damage.
And then the flamer into the boss man, so 6. So wounding on 4s, strength 5. So just the 1.
Just 1.
-1.
So, 1 damage or 2?
Yeah, it's 1 damage. Okay. Next up, we're going to do Cesares into this guy over here. So D3 for free. So
Loving it.
freeze, and then 2s. No, freeze.
Yep,
So that's straight through. So D6 damage. Dun, dun,
that might be worth a reroll.
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Kill it, but
6.
that's nice.
And I'm down to 6 CP.
That was a good conversion.
Yeah, it was. It's worth the reroll, I think. Okay, so next up, we are going to shoot the Royal Warden into the same guy. This guy over here. I think I'm going to be -1 because I'm shooting through that forest.
Let's get my laser out.
So I'll be hitting on 4s, that means. That is 2 hits. And then I'll be wounding on 5s.
Doesn't even add up.
Oh dear. Okay, so we'll be back with what we're going to shoot. Okay, so there's 6 of these in range of the tank busters. So that is 12 shots.
You mean burners?
Burners, that's what I meant. So they are hitting on 3s.
It'll be 4s because you're going through the woods.
It'll be 4s because I'm going through the woods. Sam is correct. And then wounded on 3s. Oh, nice.
Good roll. Oh, it's just
6, 7.
7 very dead banner boys.
Oh, -2, yeah.
Squidgy.
Okay. We'll be back. What we're going to shoot next. Okay, so Monolith is shooting. He's going to put 2 death rays into this, 2 death rays into that, and the particle whip into that. So we're starting off with the 2 death rays. We've got at the front. Scrapped it. So hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on
3s.
3s.
It's not strength plate. A lot.
So nothing. And then the next one into the other one.
2
hits.
It's a wound.
1 wound into the back one.
AP and damage?
It's D3 plus 3.
So it's dead, but the AP, I assume it's AP 3.
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Yeah, so it's dead.
AP 3. Yeah.
Question is, does it explode?
See?
Oh.
No.
There's no explosions today.
Yeah, we do like a lot of orc explosions normally.
Fun.
Okay. And then the particle whip, which is D6 shots into the truck for 5. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. That is 4.
I'll do it. Yeah, 4.
-3.
Yep, no
And they're
save.
straight 3 damage each.
Straight 3 damage. So how many of them can I only? If I reduce 2 of them to 1, I still die. So I need to reduce 3 of them. I reduce none of them.
Okay, good. Does
So-
he explode?
Does he explode?
Come on. Ah.
Boring. Let's see how many tank busters can land on their heads.
How many you got in there? 10.
10.
Let's have at least 5
On your
dice.
heads, boys. 1.
1 dice.
1 silly orc tried to land on his feet.
So, that's the monolith. Now I've got that unit of warriors, so we'll be back with that. So 26 shots from the warriors in the woods, and we're going to fire it all over here at this mega trap scrapjet. So I'm going to have to roll this 2 at a time.
These are 2s to hit, are they?
2 stick, yeah, because I've had my will be done, and I'm in the woods, so I don't suffer the penalty. It's quite a lot of ones though. And then this will be 5s to wound, because I'm only strength 4 and your toughness 6.
Yep.
Pick up the dice. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 7?
Yep.
7.
7.
Which is how many wounds you've got left?
Yep. So if I fail all of these, he dies.
Is it 5 up?
Yeah, 5 up save. He passes 4, so he takes 3.
Okay. Well, we got some wounds off him. Okay, so next up is the charge phase.
The war phase?
I'm going to charge the scarabs into the war boss and the burner boys.
Yep. Warboss is going to pay CP to Overwatch.
Okay, thought he might do.
Because it would be rude not to. So take them down to 4 command points.
Yep.
And 2d6 Overwatch shots from the Warboss. For 8.
Nice.
Scarabs are toughness 3, right?
Yep.
So that'd be 3s to wound. That's 3 wounds.
Okay.
That's 5 2.
AP.
AP 1.
So 3 wounds, so 1's down to 1 wound. And then the charge. The 6, that will be in. And then Imitek's going to charge the war boss, and you'll charge both. And then same with Cesaro's. Yep. So we'll move them in, and then we'll go into the fight. So we're going with Illumina Cesares into the war boss with 4 attacks. I'm going to do 2 attacks into the burner boys with his limbs. So 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s, 2 wounds, -4, but you got 4 up in one.
4 up in 1. Takes 1 damage.
So it's 2 damage.
2 damage. He's got 1 wound left.
I believe. Yep, 2 damage.
1 wound left.
And then the 2 attacks on the burner boys, 2 hits, 1 wound.
AP at least 1, isn't it?
It is -2.
Yep. Switch.
Okay. Well, I would be able to do augmentation right now, but I haven't got a unit that I haven't even augmented. Oh, are they within 6? Nah. No way.
Miles away.
Okay. So, are you paying 2 CP to interrupt?
No.
Okay. So we'll go with Imatech the Stormlord, and he is going to do all his attacks onto the Warboss.
Yeah, we're too big to be killed. Feel right.
And then freeze. Free.
He's got this. Has he? I really want to re-roll it, but I can't because I don't have enough command. I mean, I gain 1. I can afford to re-roll it because I gain 1, so I've got the 4 CP. I need to blow that up. Okay, yeah, we will. But then the Scarabs get to go before I do. Oh god. No, we're gonna let it go.
Okay.
Just out of interest. It would have made it.
He would have made it. Okay, so then we will go with the Scarabs. I don't think we're going to blow any of them up. So we'll be back in a second once I work out. Okay, Scarabs into the Burner Boys. I'm hitting on 4s. That 6 is an auto wound. And then I'm wounding on 5s. That's another 3, so that's 4 in total. 4
AP?
wounds. No AP.
6s! Nope.
They are dead. Scarabs are better than boys. Well, to be fair, they are 15 points base, so they should be. Okay, so that is the end of.
It is indeed.
They're going to consolidate to here.
You wouldn't get to consolidate like that.
Oh yeah,
Because
good point.
The Scarabs will get to consolidate, but
I'm going to leave them like that. Okay, so is there any morale that needs to be taken? What about the Burner Boys?
Tank Busters.
Tank Busters, that's what I
No,
mean.
they
'cause I
can't
killed the
fail.
Burner
They're
Boys.
leadership 9 currently. So.
Oh, okay. And there's no other people that have taken...
Nope.
Nope. Okay, mine are all good. So, we'll be back with Orks, turn 3. Okay, Meganob trucks moved around here. Boys' trucks moved to here, and the boys got out. Of this truck?
They come out here.
Oh, sorry, they come out of the boomer. These have stayed in and just moved up. He's moved up. These have moved up. They've sort of shuffled. He has moved round.
Yeah, he's just spun round from the back corner. He was literally just waiting for you to kill the scrapjet that was sitting
Oh
there.
yeah, he advanced, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then
That's pretty much
that's it. So
not a lot left.
you've got psychic.
I do have Psychic. We have a power 2 cast, which is Warpath.
Okay.
Which is going to go on these boys from this weird boy.
Nice. That's definitely a perils.
That's definitely a peril, so I take 1 more wound.
That's alright.
And this boy.
And those boys get Warpath.
Yep.
Which is +1 attack, yeah?
That's 1 attack, yeah.
Lovely.
Question is now, do I want to try to jump? Yeah, we want to try to jump.
On.
On himself.
Okay. You perils?
Does he explode? Do I want to re-roll that? Because I could kill myself here, and I can't re-roll the wound roll because it's mortals. Eee, that's really, really annoying. I mean, if he dies, he's going to kill Tank Busters, so I've got to re-roll it. So 1 CP. He does not explode this time, so he does get jump. Fortunately, I had the CP to spend.
Because you didn't spend it on saving your war boss.
Exactly.
Oh, interesting.
In fact, I'll just go.
It's going to try and annoy me, not let me get Purge the Vermin.
Yeah, basically, he's gonna sit there for a turn.
Cool, cool.
I mean, maybe I could squeeze him over here, but then he's gonna shoot him with warriors. So I could squeeze him in where my dice are, but I'm pretty happy with where he is.
Okay.
So let's do some Dakar. Right, so we've got one very, very big, expensive CP event here.
Mm-hmm.
So Tank Busters, I am spending 2 command points on for more Dakar, which means they explode on 5s now. And they always hit on 5s.
On your Tank Busters.
Yes.
Okay.
7.
So it's 2 CP.
Yep.
Cool.
They're going to shoot the monolith. So, hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits with a full reroll because of vehicles. Another 2. It gives me another 5 shots. With a full reroll.
Very nice.
And then I am wounding on 4s. That's good, that's what we wanted. So that is 7 wounds, -2.
So, 4 up saves. So 3 go through.
That's 9 damage.
Okay.
Then we'll spend my last 2 command points to fire them again with showing off stratagem. Which is the bad wounds. So,
just hang on 1 second. Okay, so showing off with the tank busters.
Yep. So 5s again. It's very nice. And full reroll because of vehicle. Oh, nothing off that. So 5 additional.
Rerolls again.
Which gives me 1 more hit. And reroll those 4. Gives me 2 more. So not quite as good as last time.
And then winning on 4s.
Winning on 4s. That was 6 wounds. -2.
6 wounds at -2.
That's another 9 damage.
Okay, I'm going to spend a CP. Doesn't pay off. Do I get the CP back? I do.
At least you didn't lose anything for it.
Yeah.
So how many wounds does the monolith have total?
24.
24. So it's got what, 6 left?
Yep.
Okay, Scrapjet. He is going to wait actually. We've got the boomer. No,
Okay.
he's got anti-tank weaponry. So yeah, we'll do the Scrapjet at the monolith.
Everything?
We'll do the shootery stuff into the warriors in the woods.
Yep.
No, because I'll get -1 to hit you. So be the Reapers.
Well, technically you're on that, so you wouldn't.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll shoot the. Yeah, we'll shoot the ones in the woods
Okay.
with the big shooters and all the rockets at the monolith. So wing missile at the monolith on 4. That's a no. 2d3 from the rocket cannon for 2 shots. Let's get rid of those dice. 5s. No, it adds up to 5. And then we got big shooters. Okay, so Grot Gunner's big shooter into the woods on 4s. Reroll that 1. And then 2 additional shots. Rerolling 1s. That's 1 wound. No AP.
You win it on a 3?
Yeah, strength 5. Oh no, you're toughness 5, aren't you, on those ones?
Yeah.
So yeah, so regular big shooters. 3 rerolls. 2 hits. 2 additional. Gives me 1 more. 4s. That's 2 wounds. No AP.
Both go through. And then reanimate. I get 1 back. So we'll take this guy at the front.
Then we've got the Scrapjet on the far side. I'm just going to check range. Happy days. So he'll be shooting the monolith with his anti-tank weaponry and his daiquiri stuff. Let's start shooting the scarabs.
Okay.
In fact, no, what? Stick it all in the monolith.
Okay.
All in the monolith. So, wing missile gets a 6. Additional shot. That's 2 hits from the wing missile. There's no wounds from the wing missile. 2d3 from the rocket cannon. For 4 shots. He's hit on 5s. Rerolling 1s. Good job we put the big shooters over here. So, big shooters from the grot gunners. Rerolls nothing. 1 additional shot. Yep. It's 1 wound. No AP.
Saves.
And then regular twin big shooters. 3 hits, 2 additional. Rerolling 1s. 5s. 1 wound.
Saves.
Yep. So that did not work out. So we got the boomer. We shoot the
Yep.
the monolith. So 46 shots because that was miserable. So that is 9. Ugh. 9. Come on, 5s to hit. That's 3 hits, all of them 6s. 3 rerolls, which gives me another hit, which is a 5. then 3 additional shots. Gives me 2 more. So, a poor amount of shots, but good quality. Good quality. We're doing a boom. 4s. That is 4 wounds at -2. So you're only a 4 up save. Oh, they're 2 damage each.
That is enough to kill it.
Yep, that will finish it.
Ah, I need that to survive.
Come on, explode! Haha, yes!
Okay, we'll be back with the explosion. Okay, so the monolith's going to get the Reapers, so I'll do the Reapers for 4. And then the other Warriors for 2.
Yep.
The Royal Warden for 1. And Cesares for 1.
Yep.
And the Scrapjet is the only thing that's in range on the Orc side for 3.
Leaves it on 1.
Okay. So it was 4. There was 1 and 1, and there was 4 on the Reapers, and I think
4 and 2.
2. Okay. So I've got a real reanimation. So on the Reapers, 5s. So 3 die, and then on the other Warriors, reroll the 1. They both survive. So 3 die from the Reaper squad. So we'll be back after. Okay, so this truck into the Warriors.
Yep, it's just the big shooter, so 6s. Oh, I get 2 hits. Never knock it. 2 extra shots. Rerolling 1s.
So 3 hits.
And then 4s, because your toughness 5 because of the augmentation. 1 wound.
Saves.
And then there's a big shooter in that truck, which will have a go. He does it again. Reroll that 1. 2 hits. 4s. That's 1 wound.
He dies. Does he reanimate?
Yep.
He does.
All adds up.
It does.
Fin the rank total, ever climbing. We then got this mob of 10. It's going to shoot into the Reapers.
Yep.
So that is 16 shots. There's 8 shooters, so 16 shots and a slugger, which I'll do at the same time as shooters. So this is just regular Dakar. Blimnick. Okay, so let's find all those 6s, stick them to a side. Find all those 5s. Find all those 1s. Then reroll the 1s. Gives me another 2 hits, which is nice. Well, that's spread of hits. Can call more averages on that. But that, for the extra shots, is pretty good going.
Is this all at the same toughness 5?
No, this is at the Reapers.
Okay.
So, because there's no point shooting at toughness 5, so I'm going to try and kill off a squad. That is 6 wounds from shooters. No OP.
2 die. Do they reanimate? 1 does.
And then there's a big shooter in there at the Reapers, getting 1 miss, 2 rerolls, 1 hit, 1 extra shot. Nope. So 3s to win Reapers. No. Then we've got just a few more daiquiri bits. So we've got this big shooter on this truck.
Yeah.
Which is going to shoot the scarabs.
Okay.
So it'll be 5s. 1 hit, 1 additional. 2 hits. 3s. 1 wound. No OP. See if I can finish off that scarab base.
Yep. You do.
And then we've got this truck to fire.
Yep.
Which is going to shoot the warriors.
Yep.
With his big shooter. It's 1 hit. Does wound.
Saves.
And then the squad inside, same thing as before. Let's do the Reapers.
Yep.
So 16 shots from 10, 15, 16, and I'll just check coming. Fairly certain. Yep, Slayer is in range, so we'll add that to the pile. So much Dakar. When did Orcs become the shooting army of the game? 1 reroll. Gets me nothing. So there is 4 extra shots there. Gives me 2 more hits with a reroll. Rolling a lot.
A lot of rolling.
There's a lot of 6s. An enforced a wound. Yeah, it's a lot of rolling for pretty much what? Nothing. 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
No AP on these. Kills 3.
And then reanimation. 2 get back up.
Rude. So only kill 1.
Okay.
And I've got a big shooter.
Okay.
Just to do from that squad. Which misses.
Okay. So 1 dies and 2 get back up.
Yep.
And the Necrons in this truck are going to shoot at the Reapers.
Yep. So they are needing 6s to hit. Which is there's a handful in there.
4?
4 hits. Let's find those 1s.
Just the 1, no?
Yep, just the 1. Doesn't convert. 4 additional shots.
Reroll 2 1s.
Reroll those 2 1s. Nope. So it's 5 hits. 5s. 4s even. So that's 3 wounds on the Reapers.
3 day. And then... you should do it at -1, but... Oh, you
Yeah,
will.
I was.
Yes. Oh, I get to reroll the 1 because warrior. Nope, so it's 3 dead. Okay, so the scrapjet is charging into both warrior squads over there. So I am going to overwatch with the Reapers. So I've spent a CP. I'll see if I get that back in a second. Well, I might have already got them back actually.
Not in this battle round.
Okay, so that is 3 hits so far. And then the other dice. And 1 more.
Oh,
There's 6 hits.
that's really good.
Now, I need some 5s and
Fives.
6s. Get 4.
That's double average. So I need some 6s. No, he's dead.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? Explode! Oh,
Oh, that's a shame.
that's nice. At least we got 1 big explosion this game.
Yeah. I get another 2 for bring it down, which is nice.
So then the boys will follow up.
Okay, I can't overwatch again, unfortunately. Can I? Do I get to overwatch again if
I have
someone
no
hasn't got in
idea.
combat? You got a 9, so we'll just check that.
Yep.
Okay, now the scrapjet is charging into the scarabs.
Yep.
Probably needs about a 7 or 8.
I need a 7. I'm just under 8. That is a 7,
That is a
but I
7.
will re-roll this 1 just because I can. 11 inches.
Cool.
And then the truck.
Watch him die to the scarabs.
This Meganob's truck will attempt to follow up. 7. I can re-roll that 1 just because.
You're
11.
definitely in with an 11.
So let's put the truck there.
Cool.
Yep, just to make sure we stay out 3 inches. When the scrapjet makes its charge on a D3, I do on a 4 or more, I do 2 more wounds.
Cool, cool.
Boop.
Do you want to go straight into...
Straight into wombats. We'll do these boys. Because I don't want to pull the warriors in. I could pull the warriors in, and then.
Okay, so boys into the warriors.
Yep. This is the knob. So 3 hits with his power claw. It's 3 dead warriors. Well, I say 3 dead. It's AP 3, and you got your reanimates.
Okay, so reanimation. 1's back up, so it's 2 dead.
And then I've got 5 more boys with their 3 attacks each.
Yep.
3 attacks each because of Warpath. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. That is 7 with no AP. Go on, boys.
So it's 2. Do they reanimate? No, they don't.
Then you get to pile in and fight me back if you want.
I will.
I mean, I get to do the scrapjet first.
Oh yeah, gonna do the scrapjet.
So scrapjet hits on 4s, wounds on 2s. So that's 2 wounds.
AP.
It has an AP and it has a damage, and then
So it gets to fight again because of the corkscrew upgrade.
yep, good old. That is the best custom job ever, considering these are effectively hitting on 4s, Winning on 2s, and they're flat 3 damage. AP2.
Nice. So scarabs are gone.
Scrapjet is a monster of a model.
So I get some attacks back.
You do
so
indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 attacks. Wounding on 4, so 2 wounds.
Mighty T-shirt save? Nope.
2 dead boys. Okay. So that is Orcs' turn.
That is Orcs turns 3.
Cool, cool. So we will go into Necrons. Turn 3. Okay, so I lost 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I need to roll a 1.
Yep, on a 1 you pass.
I rolled a 6. So 1 runs, and then 7.
There's 8 left in the squad, so yeah, 7 attritions on 2s.
Another 2 run away. I have 5 left. Okay, movement. These 2 have just shuffled up. These warriors have moved up and now on this objective in the centre. These have moved up under here, and these have dropped out with the Royal Warden's ability, and then they can shoot. So we are going to go into some shooting, and we are going to shoot Caesarius into the what do we want to shoot him into? We're going to shoot him into the scrapyard. So D3 shots for 2, hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Do I want to? Oh, actually I didn't see if I got the other thing back, did I? So I did, so that goes up to 7. So I'm going to do a reroll. Doesn't pay off, of course. So I'm down to 6. And then, does it wound? No. Okay.
That's painful.
And then we'll do the flamer and Imitex attacks into that. So 3 hits, 1 wound.
AP?
3.
Yep, that's safe.
2 damage.
2 damage.
And then the flamer, 4. So 2 at -1.
2 minus 1. 5s. Save 1. So it's taking
1 damage.
3. 6 now.
And then
Gonna get ya.
we'll do all of these warriors in the woods at this. No, we'll do them at the scrapjet. So we'll be back. So the warriors are shooting the scrapjet. They've used Relentless Onslaught, so I get 6s score additional hit, and I've used Disintegration Capacitors where 6s automatically wound. So the 6s that automatically wound won't score another wound, it will just be another hit. So I'll have to roll a wound roll for the additional. So I've got 26 attacks. The MR will be done, so I'm hitting on 2s. And then the rest. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Of course, yep. Straight through to wounding.
And then 5 additional. Okay. And then 5s and 6s to wound.
So much DACA.
For an extra 3.
So 8 wounds.
Yes, 8 wounds.
Which it saves on 5s. It saves 1, 2,
3.
3. So it's got 1 wound left.
Cool. Then I'm going to shoot. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have 3 at the back shooting into this, and then we have the other 13 shooting into the boys here. So 3 into this guy, 2 hits, need a 5 or 6. We got 2, 5 or 6, that's 5 and a 6.
5 ups. Doesn't even add up.
Does he explode?
Yes, he will. Explosions!
He does!
How big is the big boot? Explosion on a 6, 3 inches, D3 mortal wounds.
Okay, so D3 to each of these.
Yep. So, let's Start with the truck.
Takes 2.
2. And then Big Spidery Lad takes 1. And Mr. Stormy takes 2.
Okay.
Sorry, I kept going into the woods.
So 2 and 1. Okay, and then we'll do the other shots into them boys. So it's 26. So it'll be a rapid fire. Unfortunately, these are hitting on 3s because they're not what my will be done. And then we are 4s. So we have 3, 6, 9.
Yep. That's the whole squad.
Beautiful. And then we have 5 of the other guys. The Reapers are in range of this. Only 5, unfortunately.
Yep.
So hitting on 2s. Wounding on 5s. 4 at -2.
4 minus 2. 6s. Nope.
4 damage.
There we go.
Okay.
What's next?
The Royal Warden. He's going to shoot at this truck here. So 4s because he's shooting through the forest.
Yeah, it's recording.
1 hit. Yeah. Doesn't win.
It's so weird with the new camera. It doesn't beep when you turn it on.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that is. I think that's my shooting phase.
Yep.
So we'll be back with some charge. So with these warriors in the woods, we're going to charge the truck. I do get -2 to charge because it's a thing. So 8 will be enough. I'll sort that out in a second. Then we have Caesarius can't fail. I'll roll anyway. 5 and then Imatech into the truck. 10. Okay, we'll be back in a second. Okay, 12 attacks. Necrons only get 1 attack.
Doesn't your protocol thing do a thing?
Oh yeah, I get +1 strength and attack. That's a very good point.
Oh, yeah.
So I just rolls twice.
Yeah, you are within 6 of Caesarius.
Cool, cool. So they are my will be done.
People telling me these protocols are bad. This seems legit. +1 strength and attack.
So
2 wounds.
2 wounds so far. And then
Another 5.
yeah,
That's 7 wounds.
7 total. Could kill him.
Yeah, could kill him.
No AP.
No okay. Okay.
Doubtful.
I take 1 wound.
Oh. That's not what we wanted, is it? Turns out them protocols aren't that good.
I mean, that was a pretty jank roll, but yeah.
Okay, Caesarius into the truck. 2 hits. 1 wound. -4.
Yep.
2 damage.
2 damage. On a 6. Yep, takes 2, so it's down to 6.
And then 2 hits. 1 wound. -2. Yeah.
Yep. Nope, damage.
1.
Yep, so it's down to 5.
And then Imatech. Just 1.
Just 1.
-3. 2
Yep.
damage.
2 damage. On a 6 or just 1? Nope. So it's down to 3.
Cool.
Do I get to boot you back with my trucks?
Yeah, turns out that them 2 can't even take out an orc truck.
So, the truck here, I believe it's on mid bracket still. Yeah, I think it's 2 wounds. I will check. You know, get this right. Okay, so it is still in its mid bracket.
Who are you hitting?
I'm gonna boop into the Stormlord.
Okay.
So 2 attacks. Hitting on 5s. Nope. And then this one, D3 attacks. 3. 5s. Gets a hit. Gets a wound. Go on. Go on. Yeah.
Kills one.
Boop.
It doesn't get back out.
Yeah. That's what you get.
I've got to consolidate these, by the way.
Yes. Fine. You're gonna wrap me up.
Yeah. So that is the phase. I mean, I've lost one there. So yeah, that's it. So we'll be back with once I've consolidated Orcs turn 4.
Yes.
Okay, Meganobs jumped out. They're going to try and kill Imatech and Cesaros. Bastards. Over here, these knobs jumped out. These knobs, they're boys and a knob.
They're boys. They've got a knob.
They've got a knob. They should have a knob because they're boys.
Yeah.
So they've jumped out of this truck here. The tank busters stay where they are.
Yep, stay
The
put.
grots will stay where they are. This boomer's stay where he is. And that's about it.
Yep. So, Weird Boy is hiding
Boy?
over there. I will actually just be like, hello.
Okay.
And he
Come and say hello.
is going to attempt to cast Warpath onto the Megalobs.
Okay.
6 is a no.
Okay.
So I do have a command point, but I want to save it for a managed disembark for those boys.
Yep.
So I don't need it. So shooting, we're going to start with the boomer at these boyos.
Yep.
So it's 46 shots. Someone put a load of boys when I was rolling dice. 16. That's quite good. 10. 16. Where can we go? Let's go around the end here. Yay! Squeezing round. Okay, so needing 5 to hit the Reapers. Call them. That's not bad. Reroll that one. There's still a 1. And then 5 additional. And 2s. There's 2 1s in there. 6 wounds, so -2.
6 up. Save 1.
Yeah.
And then you got to shoot. You got to finish the rest of your shooting. You got a big shooter on there.
Yeah, I got a big
Because I might not be able to reanimate you.
Okay, so 5 so big shooter. Triple hit, 2 additional. No additional hits. And then freeze. It's 2 wounds. No HP on that.
Yep, that did.
There was 1 more, was it?
Huh?
There was 1 left in that squad.
Yeah, I was, and then he died.
Yeah, just for my fin ranks. Okay, so tank busters.
We'll come back with the tank busters. Okay, tank busters into.
Royal Warden because he's standing in the open.
Yep.
I will be -1 to hit because of not being able to see your entire base.
Yep.
So 6 is on the ones that are in range. That's 2 hits. 1 additional or 1 reroll.
3 additionals.
3 additional shots. Gives me another hit. It adds up. Then
T5.
T5, so freeze to wound. That's 3 wounds at -2.
That's 1 save.
6 damage then.
I reckon he'd be dead.
Cool.
Big shooters.
Yep.
It's the boy. It's the
So,
warriors.
big shooter on this truck at the Warriors. That's 1 hit. 1 additional. Nope. 4s to wound these Warriors. I get 1. No, I don't.
Reanimate. And then the other big shooter into. Who do you want to go into?
Let's shoot the Stormlord bloke. Imatech. Reroll 1s. No.
Is that it?
That is literally it because I could shoot these guys, but I have no targets that are.
Okay, charges.
So, charging. We got the war going on. You have lots of command points. 4. I have 1. So we'll charge the Mega Knobs into the 2 characters. 5. I'll reroll that 1 for the fun of it. Turn it to 10.
Yep.
Then we'll charge these boys into warriors.
Yep.
Getting 5. Reroll that 1 for the fun of it. 6. And then I'll check the tank busters. Oh no, your protocol has rolled on by now, so you don't have that additional attack, do you?
No.
What is your protocol currently?
Okay, tank busters are going in as well.
Yep. 7, that's enough. In we goes.
Okay, Meganobs. 3 into Imatech and 2 into Cesares.
Yep, I spent a CP to give them +1 damage. I can't remember what it's called. But
Okay.
from the new Psychic Awakening. So hitting on 4s, this is against Imatech. And then Imatech's toughness 5, isn't he?
Yeah.
So winning on 2s. That is 5 wounds, that's -3.
Robin Van. 1, 2 go through. Hang on. Would be 6 damage, wouldn't it?
No, they're D3. D3 +1, currently.
Well, I'll try and save one again. He does. So 1.
1d3. So it does 4 wounds.
Oh, that is enough to kill him.
Snip. And the other ones versus
Cesares.
Spidery boy. 4s. Miss with 2. 2s, unless you're toughness 6.
He is toughness 6.
Oh, okay, nice. 2 wounds, -3.
Both go through.
So he takes 6 damage.
Which will be enough to kill him. Okay, next up, attacks.
If you're not interrupting, the boys will have a go. So we'll just pile around. Come here. So that's 10 boys. So we'll start with a knob.
Yeah.
He on 4s with his power claw. 1 missed. Winning on 2s. That's 1 dead warrior.
He reanimates.
Alright, trying to keep up the count of thinner ranks. And I've got boys, which I will probably have to 18 attacks. 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 7, 18. Heal freeze. Miss with 10. That means I hit with 8. Winning on 5s. That's 3 wounds. 2 more.
1 dice.
And then the tank busters.
Don't worry, we know they're all in. Don't worry about everything.
Just stick them in. So we'll start with a knob. With his 3 attacks. Cool. Good work. Good job, mate. And then 18 attacks from the tank busters. See if these guys can do any better. Well, they're hitting better. 5's to wound. Oh, that is good. That is very good.
How many you got there?
7.
No AP?
No AP.
That's 4 dead. And then reroll the 1, so 2 die.
Okay, that is all of my fighting. So it's you get to pick the first unit, or do I? No, you get to pick the first unit. So I've still got the truck to go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 attacks.
Who are you going for?
Tank busters. Well, I can't even do. I'll just do whatever.
It'll be boys.
It doesn't really matter at this point. 2.
2. 6 is.
1 saves.
Oh, loser boy though.
Okay. How many did I lose?
I
Only lost like 2, I think.
get to do the truck. Let's see if the truck can run one more over. D3 for free. Nothing. Moving on.
Okay, so at this point I am going to concede because I have these warriors which aren't going to do anything apart from cap that point, and to be honest they'll be dead. And then I've got these warriors that are capping out the back. So I'm happy to concede at that point because I don't think it's going to be very interesting to watch anymore, and Sam is already well ahead of the points, but we'll come back to tell you what. Okay, so if we sort of just talked out my turn 4 and done the point. So if we'd finished it at the end of turn 4, it would be 74?
74 to the Orks and 55 to the Necrons.
So it was a good game. It was fun. I mean, I felt like I was on the back foot for most of the game, really, just because I mean the Warriors are much better now. They're like a lot more durable. They're a lot harder to get rid of, but they still don't really do much, you know, in terms of firepower. I mean, obviously they get rid of some boys, but because all of your stuff was in trucks, and I didn't have enough anti-tank, and obviously that's because my list isn't a well-rounded list. Because with 80 warriors, you're looking at over 1,000 points, and then you need sort of the characters to then buff them. And then I took a monolith, which was expensive, and the Triarch Stalker.
I like the monolith. The monolith was like one of the most scary things on the table for me, and then you didn't put it on the table, and I was like, yay!
Yeah, but if I put it on the table, you went first, it would have died anyway. So, because you showed that you could kill it in one turn.
Yeah.
So, and to be honest, I didn't roll particularly badly on the save, so you rolled pretty badly with your rolls. So, it should have died anyway. So, if I'd started on the table, it would have been dead turn one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say my dice were too bad, like average out per game, basically.
Yeah.
No,
I meant just the one where you were shooting the monolith. That turn, you didn't roll particularly well.
I would say thin the ranks. Like I killed 128 models, something like that. Yeah, 128.
Well, so take 20 away for the Stalker and the monolith.
Yeah, so
you killed 108. Basically, killed 108 warriors. Well, 3 characters and 108.
And bear in mind, you got like 15 warriors, 18 warriors back there still.
Yeah, and 17 warriors, and then another 9, I think there.
So your reanimates were hot.
yeah, no. I mean, that's what I said. They were durable and they were good. And I think I don't know. So it's the first time I've played with warriors since the new Codex.
I really like them.
I do. I think they're good. I'm not sure if 80 is too many.
I mean, that turn 1 where I jumped 5 Meganauts with kill saws over, charged in, I killed 9 warriors, and by the time you'd done all your reanimates and your resurrects from Azaris, I'd killed 1.
Yeah.
Where that would have been like pretty much a whole intercessor squad.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. They are durable, they are good, and they're very good against stuff that's good at killing elites, because the damage just goes, like when you do your reanimate, it's just basically makes damage 3, damage 1.
And the new reanimate, like as you go, rather than waiting to the end of the phase, is much stronger.
Yeah.
Much stronger.
I mean, at the end of a unit's attacks, Because sometimes I've done that a bit early, but when I did do it early, it didn't really matter.
I really like the 80 warriors. It was a real struggle to shift them a lot of the time.
I just think that I think, to be honest, against this list specifically, because you've got everything in trucks, it's just hard to then do damage against anything. Like, don't get me wrong, as soon as your boys got out, I knew I could delete them. You know, it was like, oh, they're dead. But
the trick is to stay in the trucks until the right moment.
Yeah, and you pushed up, you got the board control a bit better than I did. And yeah, I don't know, I think maybe if I didn't have the monolith and I had other, instead of the monolith, like maybe...
I mean, there's things you can shift, but I do like the big blocks of 20.
Yeah, I do.
Especially the Reapers, they seemed quite efficient.
I think 60 might be the good number.
We'll have to try it against other lists.
Yeah.
It's
definitely interesting.
A heavy mech list isn't out of the ordinary, it's not out of mech.
And I'm not sure if I really need Caesar's. I mean, when he makes that unit toughness 5, it does make them particularly hard to get rid of, so I don't know.
Yeah, but +1 strength, +1 attack, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, +1 attack, they're both...
No, +1 ballistic skill, sorry.
+1 ballistic. So, the free buffs he can give out are good, but it's randomised.
Yeah, exactly, that's the problem. If you could choose, it would be a different story.
I think the moral of the story is you got outshot by orcs.
No, 100%. I mean, I just think that your list was... It's a better match, like it was a better match than for my list, you know what I mean? You had enough anti-tank to get rid of my tanks, and I didn't have enough anti-tank to get rid of your tanks.
Yeah.
And so you won because you were more durable, your tanks were more durable, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm debating, like the squad that was in the battle wagon, I'm going to swap it to have choppers, because with shooters it's not really doing anything. So the extra attacking melee is going to be nice, because they only get out 4 melee.
Yeah. I would also say though, like, I know that the monolith died in 1 turn,
but it took all of my anti-tank.
Yeah, exactly. It took a 4d6 battle cannon, basically. It took two
volleys of tank busters.
Volleys of tank busters.
With full upgrade.
And it took 2 scrap jets.
2 scrap jets.
I mean, the scrap jets didn't... That was the thing you rolled badly on, both scrap jets. But as far as the... and then
I mean, that's a lot of strength 8 damage free coming at you.
Yeah, and the Triarch Stalker really as well took a lot of anti-tank until you actually finished him.
Yeah, I mean, my Orc list is coming along nicely. I really like throwing my pen around, apparently. I really like how it's coming along, and I do think I've got an advantage because I've been able to play through lockdown.
Yeah.
What with having tables and a household that can play.
Yeah.
So I've been able to experiment with stuff.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. The list I made is an interesting list, and I might try and build on it and try and make it better. And we'll see. I do love the monolith. I do want to play a monolith, but we'll see. I'm not sure.
I like the monolith. I'm not.
I might take out a
death rays.
I might take. Oh, I do like the death. The death rays are good if they hit like Steve 3+3.
I think maybe you got a bit too greedy with the death rays because you
I
split
did.
them two and two.
I should have probably. Like I split fire a lot there. It's because I felt like I needed to take a lot out to be able to survive. And if I don't know.
I mean, if you
maybe I should have put everything into the boomer wagon or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, the boom wagon's quite cool. I do like it. It's just the way the objectives were as well is like very melee centric, and I think that's the thing for 9th edition. You could win games with an all melee army now. You can't win with an all shooting army.
Yeah. I mean, you probably can win with an all shooting army.
It's
just harder.
It's much more difficult. That's why Tower's struggling so much currently.
Yeah, it just depends how much shooting you got.
Like a pure melee army that can.
Like guards, I think you could still win.
Guard are quite low in the ranks from what I've seen currently because they don't have the.
I suppose they've still got Bullgryns and stuff. Yeah.
Bullgryns are nuts, but they do get murdered by Thunderhammers.
Yeah.
Well, I found that one out the hard way. Running 5 Bullgryns into 5 Thunderhammer Terminators wasn't a good idea.
Well, we'll leave it there. Hope you guys at home enjoyed it. Let us know. We've been using a new camera today, so let us know if the picture was any better, or my camera work probably wasn't. I was a bit all over the place because it was weird holding the camera in a different way. But
it was weird not hearing the camera beep every time it turned on and off.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
So post-game chat. It was a really, really fun game. I didn't really have enough to deal with the amount of mech that he had in his army, which is something for me to think about. Also thinking about like the durability, if I wanted to keep the monolith in the list, thinking about its durability, maybe getting a Chronomancer and then being able to give it a 5+ invuln might be worth putting into the list. Also probably dropping out some warriors. So maybe dropping out 20 warriors, bringing in some a little bit more anti-tank into that list, and it might make it a little bit more well-rounded. Maybe putting a Doomsday Arc in there or something else. But I'll see. I'll give it a little play, maybe come back with a slightly different list. But well played, Sam, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay lucky. Thanks. Bye.